it is Monday, January 12th. Let's go. I'm out on the dog walk, very clearly. And this is going to be the start of the January vlog of the month. But Ellie, I hear you say, the 12th of January is not the 1st of January, where were the first 2 weeks of your month. And to that I say, I got the flu, like a lot of people out there. I got sick before Christmas basically, and then got the flu at Christmas, and it very, very, very much wiped me out. And so it has been 2 weeks of recovering, and while I'm still not 100%, if I'm honest, we can only delay the year for so long before it feels ridiculous. And there are actually still 3 weeks left. There are 3 Mondays, including today, left in January. So, not actually missed all that much really. And they do say January feels like the longest month in the world. So surely that means that I've still plenty left to share with you guys. You certainly didn't miss much in the first half. So what is the plan for this week? It is Monday. This dog deserves a lovely muddy walk because for the last 2 weeks she's been having incredibly short walks on the lane because we haven't been able to bring her anywhere else. So once I have indulged this dog for an hour or two, the week will start, and I need to figure out what Tough Souls video I'm making for this coming weekend. I don't know. I am going to Sligo tomorrow. I'm recording a podcast on Friday. More info on that later. Saturday we're going climbing, and yeah, there'll be some filming in between then. And I want to go through the 2025 Tough Souls stats of the year, probably in this video. Look at what were the kind of most popular things on the website and my goals and stuff for that. I know I already made a video that was like, these are my hiking goals for Tough Souls for the year, but like that doesn't really encapsulate, everything else. Like, I really do. I want to try and make 50 videos this year. I want to publish 50 write-ups on the website. So I'm going to need a bit more than just those hiking goals to fill those with. So yeah, that's the rough outline to start with. Okay, minorly chaotic phone balancing setup, but I just got paper samples from Moo, which are the guys that I go to for the Tough Souls cards, also the business cards. I switched to them many years ago because I found the quality better than places like Vistaprint, and I just wanted to get a full, this is cool, paper sample from them, because I'm thinking of doing more stuff and I want to see if, like, they actually aren't that much more expensive than anywhere like Vistaprint these days really, but I still wanted to check and see if the quality was better. So this is what it's like when I open it. They've got stickers and they've got postcards, which is what I want to look at, and those are the different kinds of paper, I guess. Yeah, product samples, paper samples, business card samples. I am a matte girl through and through. I love a nice matte. Uncoated on this side. Okay, so if I was to switch to postcards, pearlescent, no. Whoa, that glossy is actually kind of nice. I never like a gloss, but just the colour reproduction on it, it's lovely. Okay, I won't get too, oh, whoa, what are you? Super soft touch. Oh, that is so soft. That's mad. It's a matte. It's like rubbing satin. Original matte postcard. That's probably what I'm going to be getting. Yeah, this is the like premium, luxurious, uncoated. Like, it's really nice, but I think they're just too expensive. So I do like, there is still a little bit of a shine off of the matte postcard. Like, shine might be an overstatement, but there is a coating on it. It's not a true matte. Yeah, that soft touch one is so bizarre. Like, so bizarre. Anyway, then they have a bunch of stickers. Oh, so it's like a vinyl. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, will we do Tough Soul stickers this year? Who knows? I am really looking forward to doing more like products, I guess. More physical things. I just have loads of inspiration for it at the moment. Loads and loads of ideas. Maybe I'll talk you through some of them later and some of my goals for like when I look at the website stats, when I show you that stuff, I'll tell you some of my physical sales goals stuff. But yeah, that's a very nice sample pack from them. I'll be hanging on to that for sure. Hello. So it's what, 8:30. 8:30. Got back from the park with Laika, and both she and I were quite tired. So it ended up being a bit of a slow afternoon. However, I got a new blog post published, the one for the Miners Way in Wicklow, which is a really great trail that I did last October. And I also got the blog post version of my 6 favorite day hikes for 2026 finished and scheduled for next week. If I get another blog post written between now and then, I will publish the 6 day hikes one sooner and schedule the other one for next week, because I kind of need that one out because the video is already out. But anyway, yeah, so not a high productivity day, but not bad either. We got our paper samples, we got 2 blog posts, we're getting there. Lasagna in the oven, and now I'm just going to run on the treadmill for like a couple of K. I'm not going to do much this evening. The day hikes in Ireland video has done insanely well for 2026. Insane. Like, I have no idea what happened. I do not understand, but it's so cool. It's done really well. It brought us over 10,000 YouTube subscribers last week, and now we're at like 10.4 or something. It's really boosted our Instagram as well, even though I didn't mention that particularly. We're at 10.7 on Instagram now after a week. So yeah, we gained another 300 or 400 from the video over to Instagram. Yeah, madness. Really cool, but really unexpected. Yeah, not a bad day. Tomorrow we go to Sligo. I don't know if I have anything to tell you about in Sligo, so maybe you won't even see Sligo. I'll show you my favourite coffee shop. How about that? Hello. I'm basically home from Sligo. This is probably going to be the only update for today. I went to Rover Coffee, which is my favourite coffee spot in Sligo, and bought my kilo of coffee as always. Who knows, maybe someday Tough Souls will finally have their coffee collaboration sponsorship. But the exciting news today in Tough Souls world is that tomorrow I'm going to have a call with a guy I know. He's an artist, yeah, and he has a really unique style, and he's done a design based on the climbing gym that Caroline met in a million years ago and still love. And he printed it on a t-shirt, and Carl and I each got one, and we were like, oh, it's really cool to see doing stuff. It'd be really cool if he did a Tough Souls t-shirt or a Tough Souls design. And then I was like, I'll just message him and see, how hard can it be? So sent him the message, and we're gonna have a call tomorrow about it. And I guess this vlog will give you context as to how long it takes for these kind of things to come together, because I've mentioned that I want to make more physical media. I'm expecting this one to not be a January thing. We're starting the process now, but I feel like it's going to take much longer than that. So yeah, I'm excited. Basically, and look at this incredible jumper that my mum made me for Christmas. It's merino wool, and I love it. then I'm home. So I just sent off the last Tough Souls outdoor calendar. I had one left over after I sent everything out. I like to try and order 1 or 2 spares, and I haven't heard back from anybody saying that their calendar didn't arrive or was misplaced, and the last ones had been sent out a week ago, so that one should be safe to have sold. Basically, technically I have 1 balloon calendar left, but I don't think it's going to sell, so I'll just find a home for it. Anyway, I also had my call this morning all about our t-shirt design. It was really cool. It was really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. We might have a design in March, and then we might do pre-orders in April. So this is going to be my April thing. But yeah, loads and loads of cool ideas. So I'm really excited for that one. That's been really motivating. Yesterday, I at some point decided that this week's video is going to be a video about the pilgrim, like what is, or like researching Ireland's pilgrim paths is the kind of working title. And I was researching that last night, and as always with me, the research is much bigger than I initially planned, because there's pilgrim paths, there's Camino routes, there's ones that are verified by Sport Ireland, there are ones that aren't, so there are some that aren't waymarked. So I'm kind of drawing up the criteria for me and Tough Souls as to what we want to look at. So it's going to be, I think, researching Ireland's pilgrim paths is a good title, because it highlights how much of this video is going to be definitions. Because it's a tricky thing at the moment. I don't want to travel super duper far for filming, and I don't want to do any super strenuous hikes, seeing as I'm just on the road to recovery. But I don't have any nice, easy day hikes left to film close to home. Hence me trying to come up with a couple more sit down and chat videos. I think that's okay. Hopefully people won't mind too much. At the end of the month, I am going to go to Mayo and do a bunch of filming on trails there that I'm really excited for. But yes, so it's 3:15 on Wednesday. So I'm going to go home and finish researching the pilgrim paths, so that I'm kind of hoping if I have the research nailed, then filming tomorrow morning won't take too long, and then I'll edit tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, that's the goal. So I guess I will talk to you tomorrow or later on in the research if something particularly exciting comes up. Hello, welcome to the fields. It is now Friday. I didn't film yesterday. Did more research, did more writing, got carried away with other things. Research for the podcast that I'm recording this evening with Robert from Mountain to Glen podcast. So now it's a Friday and I'm finally filming for Sunday. So cross your fingers for me. This is where we're going to film. I forgot my little seat, so Carl is hopefully bringing me down something. Yeah, I think it's just a really pretty spot, and so instead of filming another one at my desk or upstairs, we'll be outside for a while. It's a very nice day. It's like 1 degree, but it's really nice. Hopefully I won't rustle the jacket too much. There's an aurora happening in Ireland right now, and I'm seeing so many people around the country posting these incredible shots. Roscommon is cloudy. I've been out here for a while now, and the clouds are really slowly starting to move on. So I'm really hoping to maybe get just a couple of shots. Like, it is so rare in Ireland that it is bright enough to be visible to the naked eye, and like, I am definitely seeing the line of it behind the clouds. Oh, like, God, if those clouds weren't there, it would be so bright right now. Nothing I can do about it, but last year we also had a couple of amazing aurora moments, and I don't remember this happening when I was younger. Maybe we just didn't have the technology and the social media to let you know that it was happening. Maybe it was there and we just didn't know. But it's been really beautiful the last 12 months or so to get to see glimmers of it, moments of it. Yeah, it's so cool. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I'm clearly very good at this whole vlogging thing. At the moment, our dog, Laika, has a friend over to play for the day, and they are making a lot of noise in the background. Just FYI. Jesus. A little bit of a catch up. It's Tuesday the 20th of January, and there wasn't a video on the weekend just there. And let me explain to you a little behind the scenes why. So I wanted to make a video about the pilgrim paths of Ireland. And I tried to film it early last week, outdoors, you know, feel a bit more in the location. And I got rained home, but that's fine. Went out again Friday. It was really cold on Friday, and my camera died faster than I expected, and I didn't notice. And so I was just talking to nothing for so long before I thought to check. So got that sorted, and then I was using mics, and the way it works is that like I have a little Bluetooth mic here, and then I have a little receiver that's plugged into the camera. Mine was flashing away, so I was like, fine. The receiver on the camera was dead, and that meant that all the video had no audio to it, which was a killer. And so I'd been out for a few hours at that point, and I decided that this was the universe telling me that this video did not want to be made this weekend. And I didn't have time on the weekend because on Saturday I was on the East Coast in Awesome Walls, Dublin for the day. And then on Sunday, I was in very West Mayo on the West Coast visiting friends. There wasn't much time in between, so I was like, that's okay. You know what? I've got 2 easy trails near me. I'm going to film them both next week and put them both out. It has been lashing rain. So yesterday, it was a bit of a household catch-up day. The place was filthy, the kitchen, the laundry, everything. And if I was going to be filming vlogs, I didn't want to show a filthy house. So you guys are part of my motivation for getting my kitchen quite so clean, which you cannot see now, it's behind you. And I did like a small bit of admin work. However, yesterday evening, like I was planning on going to bed very early, and somebody sends in a photo of the aurora to a WhatsApp group I'm part of, and I realised that there is an amazing aurora flare going on above Ireland. So I head out, everyone's sending in these incredible photos from around the country. Roscommon is hazy clouds and freezing fog, so I didn't get the same incredible views that everybody else got, but I did get a couple of spectacular moments. I stayed up until like midnight looking at the sky, and it was then like, okay, I do have to go to bed at some point. There's a small chance it'll happen again tonight. Weather-wise, it's looking probably worse for clouds, so I have everything charging with the dream of heading out again tonight, maybe going somewhere if the weather looks like it's aligning right. Because whenever the aurora hits, I've always just been at home not expecting it, and so I've never managed to go anywhere for it. So we'll see. But yeah, the weather this week is looking absolutely appalling. So filming is going to be Friday. Definitely the second half of this week, which means that today and tomorrow and Thursday I should really get a load of the video editing that I have just sitting on my plate to do. So I just need to find that internal motivation and get the editing done. It's honestly the part that I find the hardest. It's not it's so much better with a new laptop now. It is actually so much easier, but I still sometimes have that mental block to get into it. So, we'll see. Oh, cool. Oh, it's so nice. What do you think? My hat addiction continues. You ready? I think so. This is me and my little man. Okay, happy Friday. It is 11:30. Later than I planned. I did do some other work things this morning. It wasn't a complete lie-in. And I've made it to Union Wood, which is what I'm filming today and editing today and releasing on the weekend, tomorrow or Sunday. I've been doing Sunday for quite a while with Tough Souls videos, and I've actually been thinking, if I get myself organised, of changing it to Fridays. To Friday, I was going to say evenings, but the idea of changing it to Friday was that I would be like working less on the weekend. Oh, a very cute dog is here. Okay, he's gone. Very cute dog. What was I even saying? Oh yes, video schedules. So I've been thinking of moving the Tough Souls video publish day to Fridays, because therefore I'm kind of just doing my work on a weekday, or less of my work on the weekend. Actually, I always end up working on weekends, but if I'm working on a weekend, I'm normally outdoors doing something. So not a great environment for remembering to publish a video. And then if I'm not away working, I would like to enjoy my weekend as a weekend. So I'm thinking of trying to move it to Fridays. I think that's not a bad idea. I just need to implement it this year. It also means that like sometimes it's like this. It's Friday, I'm filming the trail. Sometimes I film it on Saturday and edit on Sunday, you know. I am shortening my runway. But maybe it's a healthier way. We'll see. If you notice me publishing a video on a Friday, there you go. It'll be me trying to make that shift and see how it works. Also, like, it just mightn't do well with YouTube. YouTube might be like, nah, there's nobody here to watch your video. So it might be that publishing on the weekend just makes more sense, but we shall see. First off though, I actually need to film a video if I want to publish a video. So time to go explore Union Wood. I did a run with me video, I think, for here, but I thought I had content for here, and then I went to write about it on the website, and I was like, oh, I don't really have as much as I thought, or at least I couldn't find it. It was always kind of like, I didn't have a dedicated folder. So I want to take lots of photos, film it, share it, yeah, okay, no more procrastinating. Monday. I've just finished my run, I'm grabbing some bits, heading home, finishing the video that I was supposed to put out yesterday, but as soon as it's finished today, it's going out. And then, so my plan is to go to Mayo this week. Originally I was going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then I had some work stuff I wanted to finish, so I was like, grand, I'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The weather is so bad. I'm gonna need to look at the weather when I'm home and assess, because there's no point in me going to Mayo if it's like this, but I also don't want to not go. I can fit what I want to do into 2 days. It would just be a bit more condensed. I was kind of I liked the idea of the 3 days and kind of enjoying my time, but yeah, we'll be assessing the weather and seeing, because right now it is very, very wet.
Monday evening, after a very wet day with up to 26 millimetres of rain falling, and sadly we have a lot more to come. So Storm Chandra has been named by the UK Met Office. It's going to bring some very wet and windy weather overnight and tomorrow Tuesday. If we have a look at the winds, first of all, we can see the winds picking up tonight from around 1am, 2am, and into the east and to the north, very strong winds right across the country. A bit of a break then before the strongest winds move into the south then tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. There is a risk of some gusts of up to 120 kilometres an hour near the coast, maybe even above that. Also coming into this, starting off with an easterly, then going south, high tide, Waterford, with very strong winds, could be an issue. The rainfall though is going to be the bigger issue really. So already at my station we've had 151 millimetres of rain for the month. The average for January here is around 80 millimetres, so nearly twice the average already. And if we have a look here at the rainfall, we can see very heavy rain moving up tonight, overnight tonight, moving up the country, clear north. There will be a bit of a break for a while until the eye then of Storm Chandra moves. You can see more rain coming in behind. So if we look at rainfall totals, the 24-hour totals are concerning for the Wicklow Mountains and the Moore Mountains. If you have a look at the Wicklow Mountains here first, you can see over 100 millimetres of rain in 24 hours. So that's over a month's rainfall on the mountains in 24 hours. The rivers.
So yeah, these are the 3 designs that I have done for Tough Souls cards before. I've just been kind of drawn off of like my memories. The most kind of simplistic is the Avondhu Way in the Knockmildown Mountains. And then we have the Wicklow Way and kind of a shot of Glendalough. And then we have the Caha Mountains of the Barrow Way. And they're all really simple kind of line drawings. And I really want to add to these this year. I want to do more of them. So I thought I would work off of an image that I took on the Bangor Trail. I knew this one for Mayo. Well, for the Bangor Trail in Mayo. And see how it comes out. So now I need to kind of put it into a circle, basically. Decide what part I'm keeping. Well, you scan it in and make it digital and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I haven't done that kind of line work over an image in a very, very, very long time. If I'd been smart, I would start on the very edges, the bits that probably won't be kept, you know, instead of starting in the middle, like you always do. Or at least the urge is real sometimes. But yeah, you know, I'm happy enough with that, how that came out. I might do a bit of touching up, but we'll see. A bit more drawing, I don't know yet. But time to scan it, at least. Also yes, my printer is, it's been desperately low on ink for quite a while, so that's the printout that I was working off of. But the print for, or the ink for the printer is, I would say, probably more than what the printer originally cost me. One of those scams, you know. But sure, it's still going strong. So I'll buy another thing of ink for it. And we'll do one more round of ink with it and see if it keeps going. But yeah, time to scan that now and see how it comes out. So I pretty much spent the last 24 hours, well, apart from sleeping and eating breakfast and going for a run with Carl, spent the last 24 hours drawing, which was not really the plan, but I've really, really enjoyed it. I've really loved Where are they all now? I really loved how both the Porsche Beach and the Bangor Trail came out. Ta-da! You can't see it, but I'm really happy with how that one came out. And Port Beach. Less enthusiastic about Kerry. For me, it's a view that I really associate with the Kerry Way, but I just don't think I did a great job with it. I don't know if I go back and I do some more, or if I just accept it and move on. Because, like, in fairness, the 3 designs that I did a couple of, like, 5 years ago, they're back in the box. They're like much more simplistic. And while I haven't sold millions, I've sold a couple. Like, people accept the simplicity of them. So maybe just because the Kerry one isn't my favourite, that's okay. And my lip has like split. I also got a delivery from Berg from the, don't really know how to pronounce it. Today. I'd completely forgotten. Well, like, I hadn't forgotten I made the order, I just didn't expect it today. Another pair of Ingenie socks, which I'm really excited for. I have a couple of pairs from the Camino last summer that I really, really liked, but what I actually ordered were a couple of different, like, trail coffee making things. I want to do a video about the different ways that you can make coffee while hiking. Partially as an excuse to make more coffee while I'm hiking this year. Because, yep, we all know how much I love this stuff. So, yeah, an unexpected turn. The storm has been named. It's Storm Chandra. And in fairness, it's not actually hitting the northwest where I am particularly badly. It's just like some bad weather. A lot of the rest of Ireland is properly flooded. The east coast just got really, really hit. So I'm very, very lucky. And so technically, like, Mayo probably wouldn't be that bad either. It still got a lot of rain. So the ground's just going to be saturated. And I shouldn't really be going out on boggy trails when the ground is saturated, because I'm just going to cause more erosion. And it's not going to look pretty for you guys. So no Mayo this week. I will get to Mayo before the end of spring, which I guess in my mind is like end of April. Yeah, because I want to get back to Mayo before the midgies come, basically. And I just like it this time of year there. It's like, it's always quiet and desolate and empty feeling, but like, it's especially so. No Mayo this week, but it's fine. I got to do 3 new designs of cards, which is what I wanted to do anyway this month, and I hadn't got around to doing it, so you know, that's a big win. And now it's like 4 p.m? 5 p.m. And I have video editing work to do now for a couple of hours, and then I'll go for another run with my friend, and that's my day, really. Cozy, quiet Tuesday. Hello, and it is the final day of January. So this week has just been me at home, indoors. I was really sad that I couldn't go to Mayo. I didn't realise how much I'd been looking forward to that trip the whole way through the month. At the beginning of me filming this video for you, I literally was just about feeling alive again. And so it is really nice to reach the 31st of January and feel pretty okay compared to how unwell I was at the start of the month. So getting to edit those early clips and remind myself how much I have improved was really nice. But yeah, this is just kind of the time, it seems nowadays, where Ireland gets storms and bad weather. So Mayo has been postponed for now. I will get there soon. Mayo will be there when it is a little less wet. But the final thing I have to do, that I have mentioned many times in this video, is look at some of the 2025 stats for Tough Souls. So I have phone stats. So I managed to publish 23 long form videos last year, which was one video more than 2024 and a couple of videos more than 2023. However, there's a little bit of an asterisk there because in 2023 I published over 50 shorts during the Vantage Linums project that were kind of their whole own thing. And when I look at the little kind of tiny stats overview it gives for 2025, it says that I published 40 times. So I'm assuming that that's long form videos and shorts that I put out. So that's also not too bad a number. My goal for this year is to try and publish 50 videos. I haven't managed to do that since maybe 2019. I don't even know if I managed that in 2019. It's really hard. I have a lot of admiration for people who manage to do it. But I've got good intentions, and despite not being able to go and film trails in Mayo, we're working on it. This has been published in week 5 of the month, and it's the 4th video going out. So I'm taking that as on track. I also published 20 write-ups to the website, which is again an increase over the last 3 years. And again this year I want to publish 50. I've already hit publish on 5. The 6th one for next week is already scheduled. This one I almost feel more prepared or more able to do than the videos, because when the weather is bad, like it's been this month, I can get ahead of myself with writing, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to write more this year. In 2025, I gave 6 talks. I talked at the Fermanagh Ramblers AGM, Ulster Federation of Rambling Clubs, for the Wexford Hill Walking and Mountaineering Club, at the National Outdoor Recreation Conference, at the Gals Gone Wild Love This Place event, and at the Boyne Valley Trails Festival. So far for 2026, I don't have any speaking gigs on the horizon, and I'm okay with that. I really like giving talks, but I also want to do a really good job when I do give a talk. So if I don't give too many a year, but I'm able to put a lot of work into it, I'm really, really happy. So I don't know if there's going to be quite as many talks this year. You never know with these things. They kind of pop up randomly. Like half of those talks were all within 1 month last year. The big project or trip of 2025 was walking the Camino Frances. The Camino Frances was a route that I wasn't expecting to love as much as I did, because people talk about how busy it is. And yeah, it is. There's loads of people there, but that adds its own kind of joy. So that was a really, really special trip. I'm really, really glad I got to take the more than 6 weeks off to go and do that with my dad. For the Tough Souls website, I'm really, really proud that it keeps growing every year. We had over 151,000 page views. Our most popular page was the National Waymark Trails overview. And coming in second was the favourite day hikes of 2025 write-up. And that video also did really well. Oh, and the 2026 video that I mentioned earlier on in this vlog has done insane. Just incredible. It hit on the right day at the right time, clearly. Anyway, we've got a bit of a drop down, and then we have the write-up of Glendalough and the Spink, the White Route looped trail there. Number 4, we have the overview page for the Tough Souls maps. Number 5 is the Kerryway write-up, part 1. And number 6 is the Bearaway write-up. So, yeah, really cool to see a mix of really new stuff, really old stuff. And it's good for me to know what topics are really popular, and to make sure that I can do maybe refresh or rewrite some sections so that it's more legible and gives more information and more up-to-date stuff going into 2026. This time last year I went to Thailand with Trails and Roots, and it was one of the best trips ever. I had so much fun. This year I am going to Madeira with them at the end of June / beginning of July. I cannot wait. I'm sure it's going to be as incredible as last year, and who knows, maybe I'll see you there. If you get in contact with Heather, who runs Trails and Roots, let her know that I sent you. I feel like coming back from the Camino last year, I managed to strike a better work-life creating balance than I have in a long time. And
I've really enjoyed that, and I'm really hoping to carry that through into 2026. So yeah, cross your fingers for me on that one. I feel like I've said that already. I feel like we're manifesting, we're wishing a lot of things into 2026, aren't we? You were with me earlier this week while I designed some Tough Souls cards. I got paid yesterday from a job, and so I have ordered those, and they are estimated to arrive on the 12th of February, so they will be up on the Tough Souls store then. I have several projects, creative projects, product stuff already in the pipeline, or the ball rolling. We've got at least one t-shirt design with my illustrator friend, another tote bag design, maybe t-shirt, we'll see how that one works out. I have a couple of really interesting little zines, kind of guides that I'm trying to write, short ones that I will do as both print and PDF on the website. Yes, loads of really cool, exciting projects. I have no real idea how this vlog is going to turn out. If you're still here at this point, thank you very much. I don't normally do a monthly vlog, but I wanted to create some way of kind of showing the behind the scenes of Tough Souls, and I think I only captured a small part of that this month. So hopefully in the coming months I'll be able to do a couple more of these and maybe expand on different elements of how it all comes together. Like, I do a lot of running as training towards some of the bigger goals that I have, and maybe some months I'll look at that, maybe some months who knows? There's lots of ideas and lots of options. February is looking like it's going to be great. The Outsider Awards are back. I cannot wait. It's my favorite indoor night of the year on the outdoor calendar. Does that make sense? So yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. I know this is different content to usual, but hopefully you gain something from it. A huge thank you to everybody who supports Tough Souls on Patreon and lets me experiment and create different kinds of videos and document all the wonderful Irish outdoors that there is to see. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.